G'day, my name's Aaron, coming to you from Victoria, Australia, out in the Yarra Valley. Bit of a view for you all. I thought I'd get on and do a bit of a feedback video for the 9010 technology, specifically the medbed experience that I had. When was it? 3 or 5 days ago, I think. I'll just go through my experience. So I initially signed up and for the 90bed technology, read all about the information, very interesting stuff. I don't have really a background in technology or energy healing or anything like that, but always been open to these sorts of things. It was passed on to me from a friend, and found it very interesting straight away. So I thought I'd sign up and give it a go. Watched a few of the other feedback videos and thought it was very interesting. So I signed up. I followed all the directions to quantum entangle my bed with this quantum technology. So I laid in the bed like it directs you to do. You ask the med bed to scan your body, at which point I did feel a slight sensation through my body. What have I got down here? I've written some notes, so just bear with me. I initially asked it to concentrate the energy on my feet and my lower legs, as I have some tension through the back of my hamstrings and my the lower back that I'd like to sort of relieve, become a little bit more flexible. So initially I could feel some slight tingling around my feet area and the lower calves. It was quite subtle at first. I asked it to sort of ramp up a little bit to give me a bit more and intensify the feeling. It did slightly, but it was still quite subtle. I tried to relax into it, and over a period of time I started to feel some contractions. Nothing major, but just little contractions in my calves and like the muscle, almost like you get one of those little electric shock pens and stick it on your muscles and you see the little contractions. It sort of felt like that for a period of time. Tingling, some warm sensations, which is interesting. What else have I got here? I asked initially to wake up periodically through the experience because I did want to feel some sensations, I guess for my own peace of mind, and just to get as much out of the experience as I could. So it took a little while for me to fall asleep. I guess probably I was a little bit excited about it and curious, and through the first sort of half an hour perhaps it was very, very subtle, but I definitely did notice some sensations. It was quite subtle. However, as I relaxed further, it really began to notice things a bit more. So I zoned out after a period of time. Then I became aware of what felt like quite a blissful, enjoyable feeling throughout my entire body, which I quite enjoyed. As I sort of awoke and became a bit more conscious, I suppose I was kind of in between an awake and a dream state, if you like. But for about 30 seconds or a minute of after I sort of was consciously in the room, I felt this amazing feeling. It was actually like I was suspended above my bed. However, at the same time, I could very distinctly feel my body relaxed and I could feel the base of the mattress underneath me. However, it also felt as though there was a part of me that was levitating slightly and gently rotating around like this, sort of feet to head, which was quite a interesting feeling. I really enjoyed it. Tingling, a lot of warmth throughout my body. That was quite nice. I then must have dozed off again after that. I woke again throughout the night. My body again with some ringing, some sort of ringing in my ears. I had little bits of pressure occasionally in my head, in my forehead and different spots. Nothing overwhelming, nothing painful or anything like that. Again, I would have dozed out periodically, again, I woke up throughout the evening and I've just jot down a few of the experiences of feeling buzzing in the chest area and over my whole body at different times, much tingling and buzzing and that sort of thing. What else have I got here? Yeah, look, that was the main experiences that I felt. Tingling, an excited sort of feeling within me. Still very calm and relaxed. I never felt really frightened or uncomfortable at any moment. It was quite a subtle experience, but very noticeable at the same time. I also noted, I don't remember them all now, but I did have quite vivid dreams throughout the night. Some quite vivid dreams. As I woke up in the morning, I was very relaxed. Sometimes it's almost like when you have a very deep sleep and you wake up, and I was actually, some people report feeling quite fresh. Initially I was quite, I felt like I was in a very deep sleep and I was waking up. It took a little bit to get going, almost like a little bit lethargic perhaps, but as I woke up I began to feel quite fine. And I arose slowly, and I felt like my whole body just felt a little bit lighter. I wouldn't say I was walking on clouds as such, but I just felt as though my body just felt a little bit lighter and maybe a little bit tingly. So yeah, look, that was my experience. Very interesting stuff. Have a listen to some of the other feedback videos because everyone has a bit of a different experience. But look, I'm very interested. I'd like to thank 9010 for the opportunity to try it out, and I implore anyone to give it a go. Just have a crack with an open mind and see what it does for you. I'll just quickly run through. So I've had a bit more of an ADHD type personality where I've had a lot of scattered thoughts throughout my mind and struggle to sit still and, you know, those typical sort of things. So that was one of the things I did ask for, if I could calm my mind a little bit, reduce some of the erratic thoughts and calm myself. There's a few other little bits and pieces that I went on, some physical things. Like I said, the flexibility and those sorts of things like that. I haven't noticed too many things afterwards, but I would be very interested to try again and to see over a longer extended period of time how it goes. In the meantime, I've actually purchased the capsule, the power capsule. So I've had that on for a few days, and that's very interesting as well. Definitely noticed some sensations, some physical sensations through that. So I might get on and do another little video about that and give some feedback on that too. So thanks for listening, and I implore anyone to give it a go. Attack it with an open mind, and yeah, enjoy. Thank you.